Welcome back. We'll get started here shortly. Alright, it's almost time. Are you ready? Here we go! Four, three, two, one. It is time. Please welcome your host, best-selling romantic suspense author Anna Blakely and Mr. B.
Hi. That's fine.
Well, you can't scroll up.
No, you can scroll this way. Like
I just want to read this and just read on a book. I've been following up on leads. He explained what. See, I didn't know who this was because you started me right in on
well,
this.
it's Emmett.
How am I supposed to know that? What's his voice like? I've been following up on leads. I've been following up on leads.
No, stop! Don't do that.
I've been following up on leads. He explained away his noticeable absence from the apartment these past few days. I've been trying to find the people responsible for Amy's death and the attempt on your life so you can stay alive. She didn't say anything at first. Instead, Janie slowly filled her lungs with a long, cleansing breath. Letting it out slowly, she kept those almond eyes on his. Her next words exposing the full truth of the story he'd just given, and not just the part that helped his case. This is the longest you've been alone in the same room with me.
Nobody wants to hear that.
That's how your narrator is.
No, it's not.
This is the longest you've been alone in the same room with me since you brought me here that night. And when you are here, you act like I don't even exist. That's not true. Was it? No. Jenny jumped right in with a list of reasons her argument was valid. You refuse to look at me. You barely speak to me. And you've pawned me off onto Gwen and the others like a child in need of a babysitter while you go off to follow your leads. She's even sexier when she's pissed. I really have been working. The disappointment that fell over her reached into his chest like a giant fist squeezing his heart. That could be a heart attack. You should always watch for signs of heart attack. Squeezing is one big one. Pressure, squeezing. Watch for that.
Now you're ruining it.
No, it's my PSA. So close, she whispered sadly. You know, it really is a shame. You and me. A breathy sigh escaped from her slightly parted lips. I really think it would have been great. She held on to his stare a moment longer before turning and walking away. He watched her go, his feet feeling as though they were encased in 2 tons of concrete. Stop thinking for once and go after her, you idiot. For the first time, maybe ever, Emmett, isn't that how I'm supposed to read that? Like it's an internal thought, right? That's what your narrators read it. I listen to your books. For the first time, maybe ever, Emmett allowed himself to stop thinking and simply feel. The second he did, those blocks of imaginary concrete crumbled around him, and he was finally free. In a rush, he went after her, reaching out to grab a hold of her hand. Not forcefully, of course, or in any way that might cause even the slightest amount of pain. Don't leave. He kept a gentle hold on her hand. Janie stopped moving and turned his way. Emmett, I don't want you to go. That's, there's the cover. Emmett.
Hi, everyone. We're back. If you're new, by the way, and you just happen to stumble upon us, yeah, sorry about that. So I am Anna Blakely, and wait, you said sorry for.
I can say sorry because I was the one reading it. You shouldn't say sorry about that. Excuse me.
No, I meant sorry because you stumbled upon all of this. My hair's not even dry.
Here's mine.
So, anyways, welcome.
Hi, Trisha
Let's
Miller.
see who all is here. We've missed you guys so much. Trisha Miller, hey.
I see Trisha Miller, and there's Bonnie, and hi, Janice.
Hi, Janice.
Hi, Kelly from Canada, eh?
Kelly.
Sarah
Sarah,
Taylor.
hello. Elizabeth Kraft, how are you?
Louise Matthews.
Hey, Louise.
Oh, Abby must be on.
And
Too.
Sharon Goody.
G'day, Sharon. I missed that. G'day, Sharon. I'll say it again. G'day, Sharon. I'll say it one more time.
Hi, Diana Long.
Renee Densher.
Thank you for joining.
That's a new name. I don't
It
recall
is.
that name.
I think
Renee, if
so.
you've been here before and I just said I don't recall your name, I'm sorry. I'm horrible with names, but I don't recall your name. So welcome to this madness.
It is. That's pretty much what it is, yeah. Heather M., how are you? I know
3 days. I know. Me reading felt like 3 days. I get it. I'm sorry.
Just talking about the retreat. Stop.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Cassie. Lisa Stanker. Hello. Janice Kessler. Hello. So far, the weather, like, it was a lot of fun driving home that night. The night on what was that? What night did we come back? Oh my gosh, my days are
Friday.
From Friday. Thank you. I was gonna say that, but then it didn't seem right.
I know. Then we leave Thursday, so I'm just trying to.
Yeah, it was an interesting drive home once we got about 2 hours from here because we literally drove straight through a tornado warning, saw some little bit of swirling, a little bit of like a tail come down and curl and hook, and then it went back up. Literally in the field right next to us as we were driving. I'll have to post pictures.
Like Fruit of the Looms used to have.
It was
cornucopia.
It was a little nerve-wracking, especially knowing our kids were back here, and apparently our neighbors saw a rotation. Thank you. That went over like their shop and past our house as we were driving home to get to our kids.
Their shop is just due west of us.
Yeah,
so
like literally just down across a little creek right over there. So it was a little hairy there for a bit, but we made it through. So
God protected us.
Yeah, we're driving home, and we dropped my parents off, and then we were about an hour between them and home, and
new feature.
We both got an alert on our phone. Tornado warning in your area. Take shelter now. And I look around, and there's field and trees on that side of us, and I look over here, and there's field and trees on that side of us. I'm like, well, all right. So he just punched it, and we went
driving due west right for it.
It was crazy.
Look at this. So now when you bring them up, it dulls them down, so you know which ones you want.
You know, that's kind of cool. Sorry, yeah, it has been kind of crazy busy the last few days, just taking care of everything since we got home. So and getting back to writing and everything, and so yeah, time got away from me today, so I didn't get my hair done for you guys. Sorry.
Well, they're probably all shutting off their computers.
I know, probably. I wouldn't blame them.
Bonnie's turned off that big 87-inch TV in her bedroom because she doesn't want to see it up close of you with your dirty, nappy
It's not
hair.
dirty. I just washed it. It's wet.
Well, let's get the curls.
I know, because it's wet, and I didn't do anything with it.
The little curls.
This is my...
Hi, Liz.
This is me.
Melanie. Had my procedure
Hi,
today.
Liz.
They had to stretch my throat quite a bit.
Ooh. He's had to do that.
Yeah, twice.
I'm
so much nicer afterwards.
I was going to say, I'm glad that you were able to get it done. And speaking of procedures, those of you who are on here a lot, you hear us talk about our friends Leslie and Sam. We went on a cruise with them just a few months ago. Or I guess, no, they were like last year. I was thinking Jason and Sam, or Jason and Elizabeth. Anyway, Leslie and Sam, Leslie and I grew up together, known each other forever and a day. And she ended up having to go into the hospital and have her gallbladder taken out today.
You know why? Because she turned 50.
Wait, that doesn't have anything to do with it, though.
You turned 50, started having joint pain. I turned 50 and
got I was going to say my gallbladder was out when Abby was
I know,
like
but
one.
you turn 50, it's like...
That's true. You do kind of start falling
things
apart.
breaking out. The warranty is worn off, that 50 years, 500,000 miles. Yeah, it's worn off, and now things start falling apart.
But anyway...
Just like your computer.
You can keep her in her thoughts and prayers. She's doing well from what we've heard. doctor said everything went like it was supposed to, so that's good.
I'm going to ask you to keep my buddy Sam in your prayers because he has to deal with her. We were supposed to be fishing today.
Yeah.
She knew that she was going to do whatever she could to destroy that plan.
I'm sure she got gallstones just
well, she's
in
had them for a
time.
while. I mean, they don't just develop overnight. So just now it comes up.
Pretty sure that was not her
Why
plan,
is
but
Bradley
sure.
Cooper up there?
Huh?
Why is he Bradley Cooper? Isn't that Bradley Cooper?
Yeah, because Colt kind of looks like him, so it's kind of like I couldn't find an actual like model
Gotcha.
with
All
a
right.
like.
Hi, Catherine.
I actually even call him a
Hi, Robin.
Look-alike, so I'm not like stealing it.
Hi.
Hi, Robin.
Janice already said hi to you. Hi, Christine.
Oh, hi, Christine Reese. How are you? And Catherine. Oh, wait. Did I miss?
I said Catherine.
Oh, hi, Cat. I'm sorry. I was still rambling about Bradley Cooper.
Say Robin, too. I said
And
Robin.
Robin.
Okay. Let's see.
Kelly leaves in 2 days for the last daughter, number 3 wedding. Wow, that's exciting. Man, 3 daughters. I mean, we have 2, but.
Hi, Ruth.
Wow. Hi, Ruth. How are you?
Hi, Darlena.
Hello, Darlena. Let's see who else.
Catch
I
up.
know. Hi, Sharon.
Oh, you
How
beat
are
me to
you?
it. Hi, Suzanne.
Oh, Suzanne's in Pennsylvania already.
Yay.
Yay. We'll be there.
Save me a room.
Well, we'll get to the mansion on Friday. That
Look at
sounds
that.
so fancy.
Renee's
That's
new,
what it is. But
she says she loves
oh,
it.
thank you so much. I'm so glad.
You can say it. It was because of my reading style. That's fine. You can say it. That's fine. That's what people normally comment is like they'd say, "Man, I love the narration."
That's yeah.
Okay.
Hi, Nicole.
Bonnie, him is fantastic.
Read what she wrote. Don't yuck our yum. Aw, thank you, Bonnie. Thank you, Janice.
Don't
Hi,
yuck
Renette.
our yum. Oh, yeah.
I'm in love with Silver Fox. Can't wait for more of that 6'4" yummy man.
Oh, on the book.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. She's talking about Jethro, who finally made an appearance on page. So if you have not read Emmett yet, and you know anything about Jethro, he's in there. So
You've got the old sneak peek.
hi, Eve. Thank you. Eve did get a sneak peek of it. She helped read through it as I was getting it done for me. So
Hi, Leah.
not new, rather seasoned, Nicole says. Hi, Leah. How are you?
I said that. Hi, Stephanie.
Glad we're back. Like,
Yeah.
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 Life's full of those, right? Let's
Heather
see.
M. Hello.
Hi, thank you, Heather.
Sandy Kelly. 3
Hi,
days,
Sandy.
3 days. There's Rametta.
Who's news this week? Do not be afraid. Jana says, yeah, if you're new, make sure you comment on here and
Please.
say hi so that we know you're here so we can say hi back. Because if you don't comment, we can't tell that you're on here. So yeah, it was I mean, I've got a video. He had the local weather guy up on the dashboard playing, and the guy was talking about the cell that we were literally passing in the field right to our left. And so, of course, I mean, this is what, we're Midwesterns. This is what we do. So I get my phone out and I start recording as he's driving. So I'm recording the thing because I'm thinking, man, if that thing comes down, like, no one's going to believe it if I don't have it recorded, right? So because at that point, I mean, what else are we going to do? We just kept going.
Stephanie, that looks perfect.
Oh, that's pretty. That looks awesome.
About the flag.
That looks awesome.
That's perfect. I wouldn't touch that.
But yeah, it was crazy. Crazy weather.
Sam says just saying hi from the most expensive hotel I ever stayed at.
Hi, Sam. We love you. Give
Who's
Leslie
going
a
to
hug, but
retreat?
be
When you
gentle.
get there,
So many questions, Janice. I'm just kidding.
pretty nosy.
We are getting there. Well, we're getting to Pennsylvania Thursday night, but I don't even know where. And then we'll be at
disclose.
and then we'll be at the
Undisclosed.
the retreat locations at some point on Friday. So
all
I'm excited, and I'm really excited
classified.
for the whole just being casual. Like, you'll probably see me wearing a hat, like very little makeup, fat pants. That's kind of the plan. So
This month.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a whirlwind. I'll tell you, we had so much
Speaking of
fun.
whirlwinds.
Speaking of whirlwinds, yeah. Yeah, we had a really, really good trip. Charm City was amazing, as always. Hi, Denise. Uh, if you've never been to that signing, I highly suggest it. I will not be there next year. I'm taking the year off from signings to focus on writing and our daughter's wedding.
I got your back.
I know. First, I said
I can't
like
cruise
a
on
few
my
months
boat.
ago, but yeah. Anyway,
That too.
but yeah. So, Charm City. If you ever get a chance, go up there. It's at Ellicott City, Maryland. It's wonderful. I can't even like continue to say, you know, any more better things about it. Like it's really well run. It's a great time. But then we took my parents with us this year on the road trip up there, so they got to go to the signing. And then that Sunday after, we stayed there at the resort and had breakfast or brunch, and then we drove into DC, and we were there we stayed in Alexandria, but then we showed them around DC. We were there for 4 days, I think. And it was awesome. And I've got to get some pictures posted for that too. But we got to go to the Pentagon and take my parents on it. Well, we didn't take the parents on a tour, but we got another tour of that. And my mom and dad got to go to that. My dad got to see the Vietnam Wall, which was extremely emotional. He served in Vietnam during the Tet Offensive and all that. So that was neat for him to see. And then, of course, all the monuments and everything. So it was a good time.
Denise says she's 50 during exercise. She threw out her pelvis.
Ooh.
Threw her pelvis out of alignment during exercise. Yeah, that sucks. Juliana says, no, we were talking about our friend Leslie. But yeah,
Hi, Juliana.
That's a trooper.
And yeah,
that's a trooper there.
I don't know how this gal was a volunteer at CCR Charm City. And all of a sudden, what was it, the night before the signing, I think, or 2 days before the signing?
I think it was the night before, but she had issues.
Well,
the day before she had it taken out.
Yeah, and so it was like
4:00 in the afternoon. They took it out and discharged
the day before the signing, and she was at the signing helping. Like, I've had mine out 20
Leslie's
years
gonna
ago.
lay
There's
in bed
no
for
way.
2 weeks milking this one.
Dude, I would. There's no way. No way. I would
can't go fishing for this summer. I'm still recovering this whole summer.
So yeah, Ron was a trooper. Like, in fact, I think I talked to her before we left because I was like, dude, I don't know how you did it because I've been there, and my hat's off to you because that's tough, man. Making the bed this morning, accidentally flung my arm and knocked out.
Brand new TV onto the floor, cracked the screen.
Oh no!
She said, I started to cry. Hubby comes in and said, babe, we can get a new TV. Don't cry. I cried harder. Laugh out loud.
Yep,
Anyone understand?
I get that.
That's
sweet because he realizes it's just a thing. It's just an item that you can replace. So.
If he starts to make you drinks or food, just be leery. Just be careful.
I think I've written that book.
Yeah. According to the show that was on while I was scarfing some food a while ago, $250 worth of cocaine into a beer will kill you. So,
what?
But apparently it makes your beer taste sour. So if it gives you sour beer, don't drink it. This one of your stupid. And next she went to the store and found out that whatever you were watching downstairs.
Oh, I think it was like Dateline or something I had on earlier while I was cooking dinner.
White-haired guy.
Yeah, Keith Morrison. He is Matthew Perry's stepdad. Or was. Yeah.
Still.
Was. Yeah. Anyway.
Speaking of. Anyway. We had 3 girls, 1 boy. Yeah, we'll never know.
Never know.
I just had to watch fishing videos all day.
Dream. Whatever.
Dream.
You did mow the yard, though. I wouldn't have gotten that done if you'd gone fishing. So. Yeah.
Looks like crap. But
hey, it's done before we leave town again.
We're okay at the guest house making baked chicken and mashed
potatoes. That sounds yummy. That sounds yummy. And yes, we've been continuing to keep you and your hubby in our prayers too. So.
Trill vitamin.
Trill.
Must be an Australian thing.
I'll have to look it up.
Take them, Trill. You can't take them any longer.
No. Oh, Sorry, Christine, for the spoiler alert there. She said she's just starting it.
Well,
I'm glad you're liking it.
Too much. You know
No,
that he's
it
gonna
wasn't.
fall
That's
in
why I
love.
put that in there. Oh, we're starting tomorrow. Whoop, sorry.
Well, you know what? It's been out for a while now, so that's on you. You get a week.
I know, Lee. I'm so excited.
I'm sorry.
Oh. Shut it, Sam.
Shan, why don't you run your mouth?
Go take care of your wife.
Just getting started on image story.
I'm glad you're liking it so far. Where I live, right? There's a tornado. That was sweet. Yeah, that was very sweet.
We were headed across 36 highway from dropping her parents and coming home, and like my phone was just ding, 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 and fraternity brothers, friends, cousin, all texting me, "Hey, there's tornado in your area." I'm like, "Yeah, really? Thanks, appreciate it."
I had lots of sweet friends
Sandy,
and family
Stephanie,
and readers
a
and
bunch of you were checking in.
That was very sweet.
We appreciate it.
Miss you too, Christine. We're really glad to be back. It's been a long couple of weeks without you. Sandy's gonna be there on Friday. Yay!
With extra sweaters.
It's 80 in North Carolina.
Yeah, there's starting to like snow up in Pennsylvania.
Is it? Well, at least it won't be sweaty.
I may not be able to make it from my place back to yours. It's sitting hot tub. I will be at the retreat. We get to Pennsylvania Thursday. We're staying at the Holiday Inn.
Awesome. Oh, I know, Robin. I'm sorry. I wish everybody could go.
Hope we have another one maybe after the wedding. I would love to. I think it'll be repeated somewhere.
I would love to.
Different area, but
I know, Sandy. I'm sorry, but you know what? There just comes a point where like her kids are still little, and like they're involved in so much stuff, and it's hard to do both, and you get kind of pulled in 12 different directions, and you feel like you're really not doing well at any of it. And I'm not putting words into Liza Bella's mouth. Like, this is just how I felt at times. And like for me with, the wedding and stuff, like I don't want deadlines and things like that to interrupt our time to, go dress shopping and do all the things that come with planning a wedding. And so we just decided to.
No books are released in 27.
That's not true. That's not
taking
true.
The whole year off.
No
books.
Too many stories planned for that.
She says smart TV. I say smart man.
Both. Yes, that was awesome. Very sweet. Very sweet. Your friend Riley is still going to Space Coast. I am not 100% on that one, actually. I know something was said about there being a potential conflict or something, but I don't know what the final call on that was, so I don't want to guess either way. Has Mother Nature made a decision on the wedding? Yeah. Right?
Yep.
Today it definitely would have been a margarita day here.
The race was awesome. The weather was awesome. The race was absolutely boring until you threw a last
there wasn't even a wreck or anything.
Caution flag just because there's debris on the track. There's debris on the track.
Because didn't Hamlin or somebody supposedly rubbed up again, or maybe it was Reddick.
It was Reddick. He rubbed the wall, but that doesn't cause debris on the track. It's a referee throwing a flag last minute to make it more exciting. It's crap. There's debris on the track at all times. They had the most boring race I've ever watched. Like the only caution flags were in between the stages, which they need to get rid of the stages. The stages are
I don't understand that either. Josh was asking me about that when you went to the bathroom. I'm like, I don't even know. Like, you've explained it to me 12 times. I still don't understand it. It makes no sense to me at all.
You get points if you win a stage, and so then that helps the drivers get points. And there's more strategy because you have to decide whether you're going to try to win the stage or put yourself in a position where you're going to start stronger and the next stage. But it wastes laps because every time they throw the flag for that's 6, 8, 10 laps on the track before they get back to green. I hate it. But I don't like NASCAR. I'm losing interest in NASCAR. I go back to dirt tracks.
other than that,
The weather was great.
The weather was perfect.
The race sucked. The finish was good.
The
But
finish
that's what they
was
did with
good.
it. Fine. Stupid.
The finish was good. The company was really good. We go with
the people were
well, the people that like there's a whole group of people that are all together that we all kind of meet when we get there, and it's kind of organized by my friend Angie. She was in my sorority in college, and with Leslie and I actually, and so we've kept in touch and stuff. And they're huge. Her and her family, they're huge NASCAR fans, and so when they had extra tickets one year, a few years back, they asked us if we wanted them, and so then we've just kind of bought them just over at the Kansas Speedway so far. Every year since, and so we get to go to 2 or 3 races a year, so it's fun. But
he doesn't like to fly.
Yeah,
we ran into a lot of honor guards out there though. Or honor flight, not honor guard.
Yeah,
we saw honor guard too. Honor flight. A group out of Ohio. Hello, Beth.
Yes.
And a group out of New York, and her dad got to talk to. He's Army, so he talked to this one gentleman that was there that was Army, and they were talking about where they were in country and stuff. And this guy was a Cobra pilot.
Yeah.
So
it was neat. I got a picture of them talking, and it was really, really cool because when we went to the Pentagon, there was some they talk about facts and things like that during the tour, and it started, the first half of the tour was done by a young woman who was in the Air Force, I believe. And then in the middle of it, she turned it over to a young gentleman who I think was also Air Force. And then she kind of came around to the back of us. And so I went over and I asked her a question about something that was said. And then as we got to talking, I pointed out my dad and said, he's a Vietnam vet. And she was like, oh, okay. She's like, when we get done, I want you to stay put. I've got something for him. I said, okay. And so we got back down and
don't make your bed. You won't hit your TV. I got you. I was reading that. I'm like, what? What's the, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but
No,
I was reading like, what's the proof?
So
I get it.
Yep.
Don't make your bed.
It's like housework and stuff. It's dangerous, man. I'm telling you. But anyway, yeah. So at the end of the tour, she had us kind of stand over the side and hang on. And then she came back and she had a Vietnam pin for him. And it was like cute. It was sweet. And he got emotional and was kind of shaking a little bit, trying to put it on. And it was just like, it was like a bittersweet kind of a thing. Like it was neat to see, but then it was, emotional too, because you think of what those guys went through and everything. And the coolest thing ever though was every single person there who spoke to him, who worked at the Pentagon, whenever they would introduce or shake his hand, and even out walking around, honor flight guys, they all shook his hand and said welcome home. And I asked my dad, because if you don't know, guys from Vietnam, the troops weren't treated horribly coming home. And so I made the comment to him, and I said that was a little different than when you first got out, huh? And he said that he initially flew from over there back to the States, landed in California, and then flew from California back to Kansas City. And he said not a single person talked to him in the airport, on the planes, nothing. No one would say a word to him because he was, uniform and all that. And so sad. So it was kind of a nice vindication for him, I think, and validation for the service that he put in. And then she gave him her personal, I guess they have like Pentagon tour coins, like kind of a challenge coin type thing, I think, right? And it's shaped in the shape of a pentagon, and it has emblems from all of the different branches, but they're numbered. So like there's at least so many that they made, and she gave that to him. So that was really neat too. So.
Anzac. What is that?
Oh.
I see Australia and New Zealand, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's something like probably like our Veterans Day.
Mm.
I would suspect. That's cool, and
that's you. Very neat, and thank your dad. Yeah, that's
absolutely.
Very neat. Very neat.
Hello,
Rain Lewis.
Huge commitment, so thank you, Dad.
That was like 9 minutes ago. I don't know if she's even still on here. Sorry, I got got to talking, and I.
Sharon says the trill is like fish oil.
Oh.
Hi,
Okay.
Rain. Out. You have the remote.
We talked about that today. Anyway, sorry. Oh, Janice, thank you. I'm glad you liked Emmett. Hi, Donna. How are you? Oh, Sadie says she finished that part last week.
If you freeze your fish oil capsules, you don't get fish burps.
Oh.
I like fish burps. It reminds me I took it. That's how I know
That's
I took
disgusting.
it. Like, I take it. Yep, I took it today.
Yeah, that's the worst part of that. But that's a good trick to know. Thank you for sharing
that. I had a similar
that.
experience with our 65-inch TV, and we moved in our house. Was carrying it through the door. Heavy slip. My hand shattered.
Oh no! So if I go downstairs and break our TV, you find me a new one.
All right, that's all for tonight.
I mean,
we really appreciate you checking in on us tonight. We have to go now. Y'all are giving her some bad ideas. Are the guys still going to evening brewery?
I don't know. He's not a brewery guy,
I'm
so
not part of the in crowd on that one.
You could have been. You just didn't want to go. Nothing against the guys. That's just not his thing so much.
I think I'm gonna probably just stay in the room and
to meet you both. Yes, you will, Christine.
Yeah, we'll get out there.
Oh, I just read that one. Whoops. Oh, hi, Crystal. How are you?
Hello, Crystal.
Aw, thank you.
Mr. Vegas is the address, or will he have to wait till he sees? I will not.
Oh, he doesn't. He won't want to see it.
No,
I can already answer that before he said
I want to cry like a baby, and so yeah, it'll happen.
You will.
Hey y'all, I want a friend.
Hi, Gail. Oh, hi. Be careful. Safe travels.
I can hear her say it.
I know.
Hey y'all.
I love it.
I think it's important to take the time away from writing. I'm only a reader.
Not only a reader. I wouldn't be doing this.
But I think a writer home is refreshing and happy in life. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta take a break a little bit, but I'm not stopping the books. I'm just not not doing signings next year. So. And yes, Susanna.
Eddie, my man. Yes.
Hi, Eddie. How are you? Stage breaks are mostly for.
It's
just annoying, Josh. Because Josh was like, I don't understand because you're still counting the laps, but they're all going like really, really slow. Like, what is happening?
I was thinking of you then, buddy.
Hi, Jason. For the record, I told him that was absolutely disgusting.
I stopped watching NASCAR. They changed the rules and made it stupid, and then the driver retired, so I was done.
Yep. Football's about to get the same way.
I was going to. Cassie's nephew's going to Talladega. That's see. I quit watching NASCAR when they started using restrictor plates. Yeah. Chris got me my TV for anniversary. It was a total surprise. He wanted to get me one.
You better not get.
And I have to pay for a Tahoe I didn't ask for. Riders are humans. Parts of it.
That's the hardest part on the comment about the no robot. That's the hardest part because I'm not a machine, and there are just some days where and I can tell. Like, I know the days when I wake up, I can feel it, and it's like, yeah, it's not going to happen today. Like,
at least I got to meet your dad and your mom.
She did, and thank you.
Welcome home, Daddy Blakey.
Yeah.
I can't.
Well, it's awful because so many of them didn't even have a choice. They were drafted. Yeah. Like, it was that or what? Prison. So
you force them to go. You force them to go, and you treat them like crap when they go.
Hi, Beth. How are you?
Well, they could have been Dodgers. Well, if they were draft Dodgers, they could have been president. Anyway, Australian New Zealand. Yeah. Oh, okay. That was close.
You were there.
Hey, y'all.
3 days, Beth says. I know. So excited.
If you were on, but we met some guys from Ohio at the honor flight group from Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And they said that the guy told me that was their 11,000th.
They brought their 11,000th veteran
from Ohio on that honor flight at that day. So that was pretty cool.
Bro, It's like listening to the in-laws in the back seat all the way out to.
Hey, they might be watching videos.
I don't care. I'll say it anyway. They bickering back and forth. He couldn't hear her. Back and forth. And the best one though.
I did turn around at one point. We'd just gotten started. Sorry, but I did try. I was like, we will turn this car around.
The best one. There's one of the.
Okay, this is funny. Dad would laugh at this one too.
There's one point where Mom kept asking, "What town are we in now? What town are we in now? Are we in Indiana now? Are we like, no, we're still in Missouri, like whatever." But anyway, he finally said, "You see that water tower right there? What does that water tower say?" Because it had the city's name on it.
And you could see it pretty clearly, but she hadn't looked that direction. She didn't know there was a water tower there.
So later on, we're driving. Dad says, "Now where are we at now?" I said, "You see that water tower?"
There was one clear as day. And he even laughed at that. He's like, all right.
He got, we've been married almost 26 years, been together 29,
30, yeah.
almost 29 years, almost 29. It'd be
well, 29
October.
You round up, it's almost 30.
Well, it hasn't even 29 yet, though.
Right, but if you're rounding up, it's almost 30.
But you're passing 29. That's not fair to 29.
Anyway.
28 plus. Almost
anyway.
29.
We've been together a long time.
And I still respect my father-in-law. He's not my dad. I don't know how to address dad. My dad would decide never to be a part of my life. But I still try to have respect for the man. So after I said it, I'm like, "You see that water tower?" I'm like, I hope he knows I'm kidding. I hope I knows I'm kidding.
Oh, he laughed. He's got, because
he paused for a minute, then he goes, "Oh, well, yeah, I get it." "You see that water tower? Hand me the remote." Aunt Sandy's got Abby working on 2 special shirts.
So, she said. I can't wait to see them.
Heather and my uncle Army and my dad Air Force both served during Vietnam. I did the computer.
Oh.
Well, they all sign that same piece of paper. Yep. Like my service was always reserves or guard. I was never active duty, never saw combat. Closest thing I got to was going to Germany and taking guys off the plane from the hot zone and busing them to Longstreet Army Hospital so they could get treated or sent home. And I don't feel like I did the stuff, but I'll tell my veterans though, we all put our name on that list, and they could have put it on that contract, and they could have sent us anywhere they wanted. Yep. So yeah, it doesn't matter what they did something.
Yep.
So. And right now,
Hi,
it's all
Angie.
voluntary. What is it, like 1% of the population serves? So that's something.
Yeah.
I'm glad we didn't say anything bad about Angie in the race.
Woo. That's my friend that we go to the races with. Hi, Becky. How are you? Christine says
Jethro shirt.
We need to get some Jethro shirts designed.
Cassie says I'm still planning on going to England. I think he's going to see if any of the abandoned guys want to be
DM me, she says.
All right, Becky.
Oh, night, Becky.
She's probably gone because we're 6 minutes behind, Sam. We're actually more than that. No, we're only 4 minutes behind.
Angie's going to the Coca-Cola 600 in Charlotte. Oh, man.
See, I was invited, but your group's cooler. Her words, not mine.
Well, yeah, we're cooler. Hi, Kim. How are you? Yeah, sorry, I'm behind. I just saw it.
That was a hard day.
Oh.
That was a hard day. What do you act like? You weren't watching it. You didn't know what NASCAR was.
But I can imagine, that would be sucky. I've seen the videos of the wreck and stuff. That'd be sad.
Cool 600 in Charlotte.
I just said that.
I know. I was reading it myself.
I know, but you're that's the first time I heard it. This is brand new information.
Hi, Kim.
I already said that.
I know. I seriously brought it up. I brought tickets for NASCAR race because we were road tripping to Mom's service.
I'm glad that you got to win on that one.
Like a NASCAR race. Got it. Road tripping to Mom's service, stopping for NASCAR. I like it.
That's a good way to do it.
Absolutely.
Good way to do it. Angie says, "Are we there yet?" I'm right. Thank you. Oh, we love them too. It's just fun giving it a hard time. Mm-hmm. It was very cool though, because Mom got to see. We got to see the changing of the guards, which my dad said was one at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier at Arlington. And my dad said that was one of the most impressive things he'd ever seen. And while we were there, we got to stop at JFK's graveside and Jackie O and the Eternal Flame. And my mother is a huge American president and first lady buff. She's read like I don't even know how many biographies and things over the years about him, and was a huge JFK fan. And so that was a really neat thing for her. And then we also got to go to the Ford's Theater, which we, as many times as we've been to DC, we've never been.
It blew my mind.
And that, wow,
Too soon.
I knew you were going to say. Stop it. It was really,
I need to go
it was
there. I
really
need a
neat
hole
to
in my
see.
head.
Stop.
What? Too soon?
Anyway, it was
Disrespect.
really cool though.
It was very cool.
It was very cool. They had a lot of artifacts. I didn't realize that it's not like I expected to go in and just see the theater. But there's like a whole museum attached to it. They have like the gun that John Wilkes Booth shot him with, and all different kinds of artifacts from him, from
See,
oh yeah.
That's Anna and her mom looking, and that's where Lincoln was sitting when he was shot.
Yeah. It's not the actual chair. They said that the actual chair is in a different museum.
We saw the actual
possibly
pillow they put
in-
under his head.
We did see
Blood
the pillow.
stains and all.
One of many that they used. It was just like this tiny little thing, but yeah, it still had stains on it and stuff. It was kind of weird, but cool in a morbidly
Hi,
weird
Peggy.
way. But hi, Peggy. Robin says we are cool. Miss
I
Peggy.
agreed. I agree.
But yeah, so those were the two biggest highlights for her, I think, and then of course the monuments and stuff. But
My father was Marine Corps combat in Korea, Vietnam, but had an Air Force uncle stationed in Alaska. Talked about being Vietnam vet when my father did.
It was a totally different world back then.
Stationed in Alaska, but talked about being a Vietnam vet. Yeah, a lot of those guys don't talk. Her grandpa was World War II, gone for a long time. I never heard him say a word about it.
He didn't talk much about it.
Her dad doesn't talk much about. We've had a couple conversations here and there, but nothing.
The most I've heard him talk about it was Josh's senior year, I believe. They had my dad come as a guest in his American history class, and he talked about his time there and shared quite a bit that I didn't know at the time. And so, but yeah, those guys don't talk a lot about that.
That's why Fort Knox is having a golden. I bet it make a grin. Yeah. Yeah, all signed the same contract.
Yeah. Hi, Brenda. How are you?
So do you name the boat Jethro? That way you can say, got on Jethro today and got me wet today.
Sam.
Boats have girls' names, not boys' names.
They do.
Dork.
They're like cars.
Hi, Brenda. I know where you said that.
I wasn't going to say it. Oh, good night, Liz. See you soon.
Good night, Liz.
She's probably already gone. Oh, it was only 2 minutes ago, so maybe not. But we'll see you soon.
Where the 2
Kim
minutes
says, I
surprises
love the
you.
changing of the guards. Right? It's, well, and it's so, like the first time you go, it's, to me anyway, like we've been once before. I don't think did we
Just
go?
once.
Just the one other
Josh.
time. But that first time I went, it was like so, like it was almost overwhelming. Like I did not realize how massive that cemetery was. And it's very impressive. Very impressive.
Beth, we went to the Holocaust Museum
Not
when
this
we were
trip.
out there with Josh. 2017.
We followed
18.
Josh. He was part of a youth choir group that traveled that part of the country, and so we followed them, and so that that was the first time we had been to DC.
But I also got to go to Dachau concentration camp in Germany when I was in Germany. Yeah, that's pretty powerful.
Wait.
Oh, I'm going. We're up.
Oh, Stephanie said something about correcting an error. So I just saw correcting the error. What, Ramona?
She was bathing wrong. I don't know. I thought I was bathing.
Are you
wrong, so maybe
drinking?
I went to the bath last night. Thought I was bathing wrong since I did not want to math last
Are you
night. Maybe you were mathing wrong because you didn't want to bathe last night.
We need more. We need more, Rebecca.
Well,
Give us a little more there.
I think she's. Is Elmer making a
Are
new
you guys
batch?
doing wine again?
You guys doing quality control? Where?
What did Robin say?
Robin said I was born at Walter Reed
Oh,
in D.C. when my
nice.
dad was in the Air Force. Always proud of it.
Very nice.
Love
Very
DC.
nice.
Yeah,
There's so much to see. Like
VA
I
opening
already
for
want to go back.
Home-based primary care in DC. Home-based primary care. I'd have to drive around DC.
Yeah, no. Like I love visiting, but the traffic
Well,
I don't
so
think I
too.
could live in it.
I love it. I was driving around like crazy. I loved it.
Oh, he was.
He only
Oh, I
talked
guess
about
I could
watching
if,
his
as long as
son
you drive.
to
I'd
go
be
to
all right.
Atlanta to go see the things he
I wouldn't want to have to drive through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, my son, the oldest, is
Oh, I
actively
bet,
trying to
Diana.
sign up. So 32 years old, he's going to be going to boot camp at 32.
Oh.
Yeah.
Heather said my grandpa was a POW during World War II.
Ooh.
Still had the gun he stole when he broke free. Wow.
That's
Do
so
not ever get
cool.
rid of that. Man.
That is so cool.
Ah.
He was a ranger.
Oof,
That stuff is so damaging.
Yeah. My dad was very lucky with that. Because I think he was around it.
He
but
hauled it.
Yeah, he hauled it. That's what he did. He drove the supply trucks. And yeah.
Dad never talked about his Vietnam time. I asked him respect his decision. Yeah. So did your brother go to the service?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I saw Louise's boat name. Maybe
one of the things when I worked
Hi,
at the
Teresa.
VA, I found that the veterans that I took care of, even though they've been taken care of by other providers, like we would talk, even though I didn't have the same experience, it's like they understood that we kind of had the same, like, I don't know what they went through. I don't at all. I know that I signed the line and that was a risk, but it seemed like they would talk a little bit more about things. But so I just wonder if your brother was service, if maybe that's why he talked a little bit more.
Louise.
She had fun taking
I
the metro.
love the metro. I have so much fun on there.
We had boats in Rhode Island and was named the Godfather. Oh, yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Did you take super
Oh, thank you, Robin.
We can't tell you about that, Rain.
Huh.
We told you.
No, I couldn't take notes. Like, if you only knew how many times, like, we'd be walking and Jason, which for those of you who are new, Jason is his best friend from college. And we were on this tour and he's like, are you getting ideas or, whatever. And I was like, it is killing me to not be able to take pictures or notes. Like I was trying so hard. Second time we've been there and I was still like just trying to commit as much as I could to memory. But whatever. Anyway,
she did get to see his office though.
I did.
He has to flip on the red light, and
he had to open the door and go in and like warn them that civilians were coming in, and they did. There's a switch they flip, and this red light flashes, and everybody shuts everything down, and and we got to meet people there. Like everybody was super nice. It was fun. But Mr. B, he joined before he aged out.
He's gung ho. He's been trying to get in for a long time. You realize if you get 7 speeding tickets in 1 year, you are disqualified from entering the service.
Yep. Laney?
For life.
Oh my gosh.
Doesn't matter how long ago it was. For life. His recruiter told him that essentially getting 7 tickets was the same as killing somebody.
Yeah.
He only had 6 tickets though. Fortunately. So
but I mean, my gosh.
And he takes ownership of all this, so whatever. But
stupid young kid.
But because of things he did when he was younger, even though now he's almost 32 years old, so he's had years of
without
no issues, been good, been a police officer, like
legit.
But fortunately, he's been trying to get in since 2013, and he was told in 2013 that he wouldn't be able to be in. And fortunately, they they see what we all see in him and see that he's a good guy and he learned from his mistakes. And I've told my kids from the get go, it's not about the mistakes we make, it's how we handle it afterwards. And he's done a great job, and he's had a lot of support from some pretty close people. So fortunately, it's all shaping up like he's going to get to go in, and he's super excited. He'll be the Air National Guard, but he'll be able to do the job that he wants to do, and we're just praying for it. So, brother never served, Sharon said. Okay, well,
okay.
Maybe you just liked your brother more than he likes you. I don't know.
Did you see Laney's back?
Hi, Laney.
So excited.
He's been scoping at DC 3, 4, 5 times. This question's been
right.
Hey, we did not leave the white powdery substance in the White House.
I was gonna say there was no white substance found. How are you, Laney? It's so good to see you on here.
People with depression. I think if you're medicated, it's a medication thing.
I would say there's such a broad thing with that too. It's probably case by case, maybe.
Yeah. But there's a lot of medication things that will get you questioned, get you into MEPS and stuff. But, if you have thoughts or a family member has thoughts of going in, I would suggest trying. Not being, not trying because of fear of not being able to get in, but trying and let them tell you no.
Yeah, worst thing that happens is they say no.
Yeah.
Bonnie said that.
Bonnie's sitting on the bench because she heard me say remote.
Yeah, if you only knew, there are so many times
she heard me say remote like 12 times.
Lucy will just like stare at you, and Emma's always like, okay, she's staring at me too long. Like she's got to be part human. Like she knows exactly what I'm saying right now. Like this is weird.
Rain, you better sleep with the lights on, girlfriend. You're letting out some secrets now.
Oh,
not just an author and husband. I'm a reverend.
Yeah, that's right.
I marry people. I'm certified as
certifiable, but also certified.
Bachelor 23 for. And that's difficult because then you take away the one thing that they potentially love.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's such a high rate, 22 a day. They say we lose 22 veterans a day. We lose to suicide. Probably just got canceled from Facebook for that, but
because you said the S word.
Yeah, which is stupid. We should be able to speak about it. It's a horrible thing. We should be able to talk about it.
That's
the fact that we have to hide it is part of the problem. Like I've suffered from anxiety for years. Been on medications, been to all kinds of other helps and stuff, and tried. So I think we should talk about it because that helps people understand that I have high blood pressure. I'm not going to hide that. Why would I hide anything else that I suffer from? Because then people just think that I'm different. I don't, they won't understand what I'm going through. I've talked to patients about it. I open patients with it because I think that helps people understand that you're not different. It's a medical condition, just like diabetes, just like high blood pressure, just like, my two buddies are on here are impotent and they suffer from that. It can be a normal thing as people get older. Jason and Sam, sorry. Throw it. The point is, we should talk about that stuff so that people realize that they're not different or they're not abnormal. They're just, they have something to deal with like a lot of people do. So
yeah,
I do. That's right. I do. See, I said it. I do.
He does.
That was so much fun. Not nearly as much fun as marrying my son and his wife. Like I didn't marry them, but I married them.
For those of you who do not know, he got to do the first wedding he did was he did a vow renewal for Christine Hall, our friend. So and her husband. It was their 25th anniversary, and so they did
And then
a
I
vow
got-
renewal
Then
ceremony.
I got to
and
do this
everything,
one
so
for
he got
real.
to do that,
I
and
got to do
then
this one for real.
after that, he got to marry. That's our oldest son and his new wife, and of course, Mr. B.
Just
So,
getting ready to celebrate their 1-year anniversary.
mhm. Yep, tomorrow.
After that, the warranty is expired. So anything that happens after that is not my problem.
Then they can go see Josh. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Our
Josh
other
is
son
pre-law.
is pre-law right now, so just kidding.
Can you join the military if you're on autism? Yes, yes, you can. I mean, the spectrum is very wide, but yes, you can.
Again, I'm assuming that would be
It's
like a case by case
the functionality,
basis
yeah.
and stuff.
Yep.
So, Romena says she wanted to go with the Navy, but 100% deaf.
Chris said
Yeah.
once. Oh, I'm sorry. I was supposed to say no. You can't. Like, because she said he wants to join, but she's trying to talk
Yeah.
him out of it.
I was just thinking, well, that probably wasn't the answer she wanted to hear.
You can. You can. Yes. And I know that because I have a friend that has a son that's on the spectrum and was wanting to join, and it could have, but he got talked out by somebody else. So yes.
Oh, nice, Stephanie.
mean,
That's
I keep
awesome.
hoping that my
Congrats
son
to your
will-
nephew.
Because she's a therapist.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's scary.
Nephew's working. The recruiter told him he had to lose some weight, so he's working on it.
That's
Nice.
awesome. Good for him.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, I could.
I could see where that would probably
You
be
make
an
a great
issue.
politician, though, because they don't listen to us anyway.
I would say, aren't they deaf in both ears?
Not making fun of you, I promise. I'm not at all.
Right.
Promise. Man of the cloth and saucy author seeking national secrets. You should become an author.
Yeah, you should like write stories or something.
Yeah, you're good at making crap up. I'm gonna let those things happen. I couldn't go in.
Oh. Well, but you know what? Here's my thought too, and all of that is I truly believe everything happens for a reason. So there was a reason.
His wife said no Marines, no Harleys, or no babies. He is now a police officer and father of 2.
Good man.
Tomorrow, Steve's wedding was the very first post I
Aw,
saw. Oh, that's cool.
awesome.
That's
Yay.
cool. It's like class 7 spot is.
Oh wow.
Carla. Hello,
Hi,
Carla.
Carla Kay. How are you? From Minnesota.
We're caught up
We are caught up. Look at that.
an hour and 3
I
minutes.
know. There's a
Sam.
lot to talk about though.
We
Talked about
missed you all.
DC, the Charm City, and we've got the
Retreat.
retreat coming up, which for those of you who are going, I am totally, I don't know if you saw the post. There was a post in the retreat group that asked about like what we were going to wear and things like that. And Susan Soker was awesome enough to answer first
Who?
with fat pants and t-shirts, and we are not dressing up, and we're going to be comfy and cozy and relaxed, and I seconded. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that and just being able to hang out. I think we're going to bring some games, and somebody's bringing color books and things, and just
No way.
totally chill. So
Actually writing tonight? I don't believe it.
hey, love you, Rain. Yeah, so definitely looking forward to that.
Got in trouble.
Oh.
See, that's the burnt toast
Yeah, so see,
or butterfly
happens for
effect,
a
whichever
reason.
one you want to do.
Same thing. Same thing.
Oh. If it's you, it'd be burnt toast.
I don't burn my toast.
You burn everything else.
I did
Hi.
not. I literally made you spaghetti and
Yeah, it
meatballs
was
tonight.
burnt.
And
I
it
had
was
to
not
like, scrape it off the.
You're such a fibber. Fibber.
So how's Emmett going?
So anyway, Emmett made it to #1 military romance new release, so that was exciting. I'm pretty sure it's down a spot or two now, but it was up there. It was #1 for new release for a couple of days at least. I got a screenshot, so it happened. So yeah, I'm really excited. The reviews are good. Everybody seems to be enjoying the story, and I'm so thankful and so excited. And I don't know if you guys saw the picture of me in front of the Washington Post. I put it in the group. I don't know, the other day.
I don't remember which day.
Huh?
I don't remember. I didn't take the picture. I was driving the getaway.
You were driving the getaway car. So for real. So it's in the group. I don't even know. It's on my phone somewhere. But
some DC and
you talk
DC
about,
and,
yeah. So I wanted to get my picture out in front of the Washington Post building where it says Washington Post. You can't go in, visitors can't go inside. I looked it up. Because for those of you who have not read Emmett yet, chapter 1 starts with the heroine and the job interview at the Post. And then as she's leaving, that's when she meets a White House intern. And then the mystery kind of unfolds from there. So I thought it'd be really cool, since we were there, to get a picture outside the Washington Post. And it was our last full day there. We'd done all the things. We were all absolutely exhausted and ready to get back to the hotel. And he puts it in the GPS, and I didn't realize until we were like getting ready to turn to go onto that street, and we're at a stoplight, and I hear, and we had a minivan we rented to make sure we had all the room for us, my parents, all of our luggage, and all the stuff for the signing. Well, Jason was with us that day. So he was driving. Jason was in the front passenger. My parents were in the 2 bucket seats in the middle, and I was in the center in the very back in a skirt. And which is important because he says when we get to the light, okay, here's the plan. We're going to turn here. I'm going to pull up. You guys are going to get out. And he was just talking to me and Jason. He's like, you're going to take the picture, pointing to Jason. He's like, you're going to get out, get on the sidewalk. He's going to take the picture, and then you're going to get right back in. So there wasn't a place to park or anything. So he literally, and this is DC, he pulls up, he stops the van. I jump up, crawl over my dad to get out of the side door while Jason jumps out of the front passenger door. I literally, thankfully, had sneakers on with my skirt. I sprint over. I stand and pose next to the building. Washington Post is there. Jason takes a picture. I just almost all but dove back into the van, because then by this point there's a bicyclist, I think, behind us, and cars coming up and stuff. And so we both just like dove back into the van. We were like, go, go, go. So it was a crazy.
And the van had the push button where I could open and close the door. So as I pulled up, I hit the button to open the door.
So by the time I was there, yeah.
So she's diving back in. I'm hitting the button to pull the door shut again.
It was an experience. Like, the memory of getting the picture was as cool as the picture. Like, as in my head, like, it's not that cool. The picture is just literally me in front of the Post, but it was significant for the story. And thank you. It was so much fun.
Janice said she lived it.
She loved it. Lisa said, I did it. I know I did. Because I was talking at Charm about how I was really hoping to get a picture out in front of the Post because of Emmett's story. So, but yeah, so it's out. I'm so excited that it's going well and everybody seems to be enjoying it. And I actually have spent the last 2 days back on Coulter's Secret, which I plan on releasing at the end of June. What?
Sorry. Just makes me think of the night we were in
because neither of them can.
In William and Shayla's room in Branson. Like,
it was so loud.
I can't hear this here. I can't hear it this year.
Yeah, it was so loud that night.
I was saying all the time because I couldn't hear anything.
Like, what? Oh, what? Yeah.
All right, sorry. Coulter's Secret.
Anyway, so yeah, so I spent the last 2 days going back because I had started Coulter's Secret, so I had the prologue and chapter 1 and part of 2 written when I set it aside to focus on getting Emmett's done. So now I'm back to Colt's story. So I spent the last couple of days I started from the very beginning and just kind of read through and did some revising and cleaning up what I already had, because 1, it needed it, and 2, it helped me kind of get my head back into that world with the TAC Ops team and what was going on with Coulter and Alex in that story. So we nearly died for this picture, right? It was crazy.
Diana says, great picture of the story.
Oh, thank you.
Janice says, well, you should put that in a book.
I should. It was a lot of fun. I was trying to see if I could find the actual picture. Oh, there it is. I don't know if you guys can, if you haven't seen it, the lighting's kind of off. There's me. But yeah, so that was it. We ran, took the picture, and right back. It was fun. But hi, Becky. Oh, good night, Melanie.
Good night, Melanie.
They did a live last night from that room. I was on it and I was watching. I believe Dan was there. Wait, what? What room? Oh, I missed something. I don't know. Started the series with a bang. Well, I figure, so here's the thing. I got the story for this idea. Huh?
Dana.
Oh.
Dana was there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was
that's
Branson.
right. That's right. That was a Branson.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I got the story, the idea for this story, the time that a couple years ago when he and I had gone to DC and we were actually on a White House tour. And so the description of, I mean, I didn't go into a ton of detail, but in Emmett, Janie, the heroine, goes on, there you go, goes on a White House tour, and the details that I included in that, I didn't put a whole lot, but the descriptions and things like that actually was from like my memory and my pictures from when we were actually there. And I was standing in the Red Room when we saw President Biden come out, and I looked down and I saw some Secret Service guys standing beneath this like stone walkway and a doorway and everything. I could kind of look down and down the sidewalk a little bit through the window that I was standing at. And that's when I was like, I wonder what they're talking about. And then I was like, oh, what if they were scheming something? And then, wheels started turning. And so, yeah, so I knew when I was starting Echo Team that was the storyline I was going to go for. One, because I was really excited for it. And two,
she says that to me all the time.
And two, I mean, it's kind of like the team's based out of DC. You got to have the White House in at least one of the stories, right? So yeah, that's how it started. But anyway.
Then she left her little baggie of white powder.
I did not. That was not me. But it was right after our White House tour. We got home, and then it was on the news that a little baggie of cocaine had been found in the White House. Powder. So, oh yeah, suspected to be, allegedly, whatever. But yeah, so we were like, no, but it wasn't us. It wasn't us. So anyway, it was funny. Funny timing. What?
And we're
drinking from it. Hey, look at you representing.
Drinking from a Talk Tuesday.
I love it. I love it. I mean, I've got my Eagles Nest tumbler. You have a Talk Tuesday tumbler. It's down on the.
I do have it.
It's down on the thing. Amy got one like this, I think, somewhere.
My Pentagon.
My Pentagon is one's downstairs. Anyway, so yeah, so that's where we are. So, it's been a long couple weeks, but good and lots of fun. It's been nice to be home for a few days to kind of regroup before we turn around and head back out again. So we will be heading out Thursday afternoon and then be out in Pennsylvania until Monday. We come back home on Monday. And then I'm home for an entire month. The whole month of May, I've got no traveling planned. So I'm just going to be focusing on getting Coulter's Secret done for you guys so we can get that out. And then right after that one, I'm going to go right into Rafe's story, which is the last of the TAC Ops series. So I can get that one going. So what? Rafe's future? So I have my little cheat sheet here for my guys and their covers, their stats, except that one's messed up. I highlighted a couple things. I've fixed it since then, but so that's actually kind of an old one. But anyway. This
is what she does. She makes these little things to kind of help keep her on track of who's who and what they look like,
their age and how tall they are, and yeah, their hair color, eye color.
Behind the scenes, there, she spends more money on ink for the printer.
No, I don't.
she quit doing that, she's gonna charge her like $2.99 for it.
Hey, I need the visual. I'm a
We gotta
very
cover-
visual
we
person.
gotta
That's why I
cover
have a
ink costs.
whiteboard right in front of me up here. So, do what I can do. Hi, Christina.
Oh, there's a little sister.
Maybe the white powder was pixie dust, Lisa says. Yeah, as he yawns.
I need some of that pixie dust.
I've got to work tomorrow, and then I still got to pack. We both have to pack. So, and we got laundry left to do.
Erickson and his friends that are bowling Pepsi State.
Oh
wow.
Yes, good luck. Good luck. That's exciting.
Can I have one of those? One of these?
Oh, excuse me. Is that what you're talking about?
We'll put them on our store for $9.99.
Stop.
They'll even be corrected.
Yeah, I've got the correct version saved somewhere. But anyway,
Is that what you're talking about, Sandy? One of those?
I don't know this. I mean, you're welcome. Yeah, sure.
$9.99.
Stop. Eve says she's going to bed. Good night, Eve.
You can
We're heading
send
out too, I think.
your credit card information to PO Box
Do not send us credit
8201.
card. Nope. Don't
Money
do that.
orders, checks. Nah, not checks. Money orders, cashier's checks,
Stop.
credit card
Can
information.
you stop that?
PO Box 8201, St. Joseph, Missouri 64508. I could talk like this.
I will say go to beventi.com though if you are going to any of the signings that we will be out for the rest of the year. Knockout, Space Coast, Bray. If you have not pre-ordered books and you want specific titles, highly suggest you pre-order before the signings because I'm only bringing the first in every series plus whatever my newest release is at that time. So yeah, if you need to get like the whole series, I have some people who do that, or if you need like one or two of the middle books in the series or whatever. Anyway, yeah.
Also, if you haven't, and if you'd like to, we talked about this before. Rain Lewis, dear friend, decent author.
Stop!
She
awesome.
already signed up, so
I
I'm
know.
talking about her.
Be nice. She's awesome.
No. So Rain Lewis, her dad, got some not so great news medically about his heart and could use a little pick me up. So she asked, and I think it's a great idea, if you would be, I know postage isn't cheap, but if you have a chance and would like to drop a little thinking of you, pick me up, not to get well soon, but a pick me up little, laughter. Great sense of humor.
He has a very good sense of if you know Rain's sense of humor, that's where she gets it. So he's awesome.
That's her P.O. Box information there. P.O. Box 461 in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. 54481. If you would be,
if you think about it, you have time,
willing, or
and you can
handwritten note, a card,
Yeah.
Print off a picture of you going like that, whatever. Yeah. To let him know that her was it Smutty Friends?
Yeah.
Smuttin' Friends.
Smuttin' Friends. Her mom will ask me, "Are you smutting today?"
Yeah.
Oh, I almost forgot.
Oh my gosh.
I got to
it's
meet.
definitely .co, not it's Beventi.co.
Yeah.
I
And
think that says it right.
It does.
.co.
Yeah. I got to meet Kristen Harbor at Charm. I was so excited. You guys talk about fangirling. I was a blubbering fool.
Kristen, just in case you are watching, I know you're not, but if you were,
it really is on my desk.
Catching a rerun at 2 a.m. I get it. Yeah. See, this is the book that she meant to bring to you so that you could sign it.
I did.
She was so upset that she forgot.
But she's going to be at Knockout. She's signing at Knockout. She came to Charm as a reader, but she's signing at Knockout. And so if you have not read Kristen Harbor, she is amazing. This series is where I found her. And it was she was one of like 2 authors that like introduced me to the romantic suspense kind of military romance genre to begin with as a reader, like 5-6 years before I even thought about writing my own story. So Titan series is amazing. And she is super, super sweet in person as well. So she's awesome. Nice. Awesome. So, yeah, I was total fangirl, and I'm still going to be fangirling when I see her knock out. She's like one of my like unicorn authors,
Sup,
like
sup.
genuinely. So, hey, how are you? Kristen Harbor's. Yes, yes, Stephanie. They just announced. Awesome. Yes, Janice, you got to meet her too. That's so cool. She was amazing, amazing, which made it even better because I already loved her as an author, and she's an amazing person as well. So that was really cool. So anyway, I'm done. I'm done fangirling. Got it out of my system. Maybe for a little bit.
Night, Kelly.
So good night, Kelly. Yep, I think we're gonna call it as well. We've got
Thank you, Janice.
still got stuff to do. Oh yeah, thank you, Janice. To get ready to get out of town here in just a couple more days. So
and for you, there use
what?
For those of you.
Are you speaking English?
For yous that are going. Like
use guys.
Yeah, use guys that are going to the retreat. I'm going to bring some blank cards. So if you don't, if you're going to the retreat and would like to fill out a card, I'm going to bring some blank cards up with us so that we can all, hopefully all of us.
We can get.
I'd like to flood the guy with cards, just flooding with him. So
he's such a sweet guy.
He's a super guy. I don't know how he had a daughter like her.
Oh, stop. Although she'd probably say the same thing. Although, I mean, like, they're kind of the same person, really.
They are. They really are. Great family, great people, even though they're from Wisconsin. They're great people. Nice. But yeah, so I'd like to flood him with cards and just well wishes, cool. Prayers, thoughts, whatever your thing is. Just keep him in it because it's been hard. And, she's had to change her whole... she's doing so she could keep an eye on both of them. And so just positive vibes, man. Just be that positive ripple that we talk about.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, Heather, Kayla Cross, Lynn Ray Harris, also awesome authors. Yep. So anyway, that's so cool. And see, I told you, it's not just me.
We just need to.
Crystal would like for you to post post it on the Angels page. Yes, I will put that in the group as well.
Actually, well, yeah, I'll get it back on there. Rain popped on there and made a post. See, it's contagious. Rain popped on there and posted too, but I'll put it back on there and I'll just pin it because I think it's important if we'll pin it up there. Christine, we just need to get a signing out your way. Like, find a signing out.
Let us know if there's a
but not in 27
out there. Just not next year. Give me till 28.
Thank you, Sharon.
Thank you, Christine.
Yeah, thank you, Christine.
Yep, Janice, we are too. So, yep, if you're going to the retreat, we will see you in just a few days. If not, hopefully we get to see you at Space Coast or Knockout or Bray. Otherwise, what?
Now that we're away from the resort, you said soaker tub. I have to share this with somebody.
Yeah, but now you're like, man, you're going to get us in trouble.
So we had a big old soaker tub at the resort.
Just big kids.
They said not to put the shampoo in it or the body wash or whatever.
They said no body wash.
No body wash. They didn't say anything about bubble bath. Let's just be fair. The rules said no body wash. I follow rules. It didn't say no bubble bath.
Because it had the jets,
And there's...
What?
Oh, wait.
What?
Where's Hannah, you say? Don't put suds in the water, they said. Yeah, it just said not to put body wash.
To be fair, we didn't put suds in the water.
No, we didn't put suds in the water.
They came afterward. Oh, man.
Speaking, anyway.
That was, luckily, it had a handheld, like, whatchamacallit, like shower head on it so that you could very easily spray down the bubbles and they vanished and it was like, it's like.
She hopped in the shower and when she got out of the shower, it was gone.
It was.
I'm responsible, but I still have fun. And
oh, Christine, tell Jimmy hi.
you don't break the rules. You just kind of him a little bit.
It was fun.
Yes.
Uh,
February 2028, New Orleans. That's not in California, Stinker.
I gotta know where that's so bad.
We're not going to that one. I can tell you that right now.
You don't have to go.
As your business manager, I'm telling you, we're not going to
I
that
don't
one.
want to go to New Orleans. I want to see all the haunted places.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We didn't-
I mean, you gotta live a little, right?
Was that when Mom died?
Mm-hmm.
So my mom passed away.
Good night, Cassie. See you soon.
We had her funeral out in this little tiny town out in Kansas, and like they don't have a hotel, motel, or anything there, so we had to stay
The next
a couple towns
over.
away. And they had this big corner tub, jet tub, and kids were
Little.
2008, so they were. Josh had just turned 3. Emma wasn't quite 2.
No.
Abby was
5, 6, 6, 7.
Well, 6, almost 7. 6, 7.
I knew you were gonna do that.
You knew I was
I
going
knew
to
you were gonna do
do
that.
that. Anyway, it's
Becky
hard,
C says, "Wait, bath photos."
it's hard on them, I mean, they don't understand. Like the little ones didn't understand anything, and it was hard on me, hard on us. Like it's my mom.
Loss, yeah.
So they had this big tub. We had fun with the tub, and the suds were. I think doesn't Emma still talk about how she was scared?
Yeah, she was like freaking out because
she was lost
it was
in the
like
suds.
you couldn't see her.
Like the suds were like almost to the ceiling.
I have
like,
a
literally,
picture somewhere.
And we finally carved out a little hole so we could see their little faces. Like we knew they were safe.
Yeah.
There wasn't that much water in the tub
No,
because
it was
it was
just
all
set
suds.
bubbles. But they had so much, and they do. They still talk about it. So
Yeah, and so
it's just harmless memories.
that I won't say terrible time, but what could have been a very negative, and they had a good positive. So you have to have fun. We have to be responsible. We have to be respectful of rules. And I didn't want to do anything to damage anything. We didn't, but
No.
we had fun with it. So, and it was Dr. Teal's, so it was good for. It had magnesium and stuff. It was good for relaxing.
That's true.
Yeah.
It was.
It was medically indicated. I am a healthcare provider.
And on that note,
Licensed in 2 states, 1 of them 3. Okay.
On that note, I think that we are going to call it a night. We will be back, as far as I know. We're planning on being here next Tuesday because we come home on Monday. So
the outro is not updated. I know that.
You don't have Emmett on there.
Well, I have Emmett on there, but I don't have Coulter because Emmett's down now.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it still says Coulter.
Oh.
In fact, it says Emmett comes out March 30th. We knew that wasn't. So
he's out now, though.
he's out now.
So anyway.
Just
All right.
Just ignore that part.
What? Oh, the outro?
Yeah. The
okay.
top part.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Just ignore it. I don't need any messages.
We'll be back.
I'm off.
We'll be back next Tuesday. It probably won't be fixed by then either because we're going to be traveling.
No
so
chance.
maybe in a couple weeks. But we will try to be back next Tuesday, though. So
I won't be fixing cookies. Just saying.
anyways, on that note, we're going to head out. And if you're going to be at the retreat, we'll see you soon. If not, hopefully we'll get to see you on here next Tuesday when we
Talk Tuesday.
Bye, guys. Love
Love
you.
y'all.